What is going on out there, peeps? All right, we got a couple things to talk about when it comes to NESARA, GESARA. All right, so I need to start coming back and doing videos and responding to people's comments again. I haven't done that in a while, and I've been so damn busy. It never feels like I have any time anymore. I was happy to get away and go to Vegas and spend a few days with my kids, but as soon as I got back, it felt like I was way behind in work, and I hate that feeling. You ever have that where you're caught up at work and you go away for a few days and come back and it feels like you're about 2-3 weeks behind? I can't stand that. Anyways, so let's go through a couple things real quick here and we're going to get to the list. You guys know if you're thinking about buying gold and silver, go check out our friends over at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. If you are a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. For those of you looking for my address, there it is right here. And you guys know I got this alternative website. There's a lot of information on there that you guys should go check out. Can't stress that enough. All right. When I first got into NESARA, GESARA, and I started reading about it and getting involved in it, there was all these crazy stories. I thought this is really too quirky to be true. Everybody knows my story. Everybody knows that during the NESARA, GESARA talk, when it was starting to take off, I had a conversation with another YouTuber named April, and she'd asked me if I heard about what was going on another YouTuber's channel. She was talking about how people's credit cards and student loans and everything else had disappeared. Everybody that's been subscribed to my channel for a while knows the story. I went to go look on my credit report because mine has automatic withdrawal and they hadn't taken the money out and I wasn't sure what was going on. As I'm talking to her, I could see right there in my credit report, my entire student loan was gone. It's over $150,000. It's hard not to get excited, but I thought, well, just because it's not on my credit report, that doesn't mean anything. So the very next day, I called up the creditor. And the creditor told me that the account was closed. That's it. Didn't have any information. Said it was gone. There's nothing I owed. There's no payments to be made. Now, for some of you going, oh, well, maybe they just wrote it off. We're talking about the education department. There is no writing off. They are the big dogs. All right? They didn't transfer to collection agencies. It doesn't get written off. That's not who they are. It's a guaranteed student loan. Gone. And I did a video on it and told everybody that, yeah, my student loan was paid off. Now, whether you call it NESARA, GESARA, whatever you want to call it, the point is, it was gone. And in my group, I had a lot of people dropping their testimonies. I had people in there their credit cards were paid off. Their student loans were removed and paid off. And the truth of the matter is, we don't know why some people got chosen and why others didn't. Because everybody's asking me, well, is it in numeric order? Is it, by social security? What is it, date of birth? Is it by your last name? We don't know. We don't know why some people did and some people did not. Was it exciting? Of course it is. It's a lot of money. But I was still skeptical, and I couldn't stop looking. I'd go back there at least once a month. But to this day, it's gone. Still. I came down this list right here because this is the one NESARA, GESARA thing that absolutely was more grounded than all the other stuff that was out there. I went through here and did a video on each one of these ones I could prove. Only the ones I could prove. It's not that I didn't want to prove all of them, but I could not prove every single one on here. And I told people, don't get so hung up on the name NESARA or GESARA. The reason is, a lot of these were happening. So it didn't mean there had to be some official announcement. I know people were going around going, and when this announcement is made, and then you got 10 days. I remember all the stories, you guys. Look I wasn't one of those people that went down that path. I said I can only talk about the things that I could prove. And that's exactly what I did. I don't get with the clones and white hats, black hats, and all the other stuff. The 17 miles of gold underneath the Vatican. No, I only talked about the things that I could prove. There were a lot of other people that could take you guys down rabbit holes. Recently, over the last few days, I don't know what happened, but I've been getting contact by a lot of people from Japan. Yeah. Somehow, some way, they want to talk to me about NESARA GESARA. So I'm guessing that a YouTuber must have pointed me out, and they got a lot of questions. I didn't mind responding to them, but I wanted to also follow up with this video just to let people know a couple of things. There were a ton of videos on my platform. Those videos were removed. You can still catch them on library. They're all there. Okay? For those of you looking for them, go to lbry.com. You could go over there. They're all there. It's free. You can see all my videos over there. Okay? So again, I didn't get all down this crazy rabbit hole right here. There are a ton of people around the world, and I'm going to make my point here. There are a ton of people around the world talking about NESARA GESARA. Our people say this is a fraud. It's fake. It doesn't exist. Just like the 17th letter movement. And I did a video and I said to you guys, look, even if both the NESARA GESARA and that whole 17th letter started off as a fraudulent reason, for fraudulent reasons, that the momentum was so big, and that if people put in enough energy into believing this, you can actually will it to happen. It's magic. Think about magic. Think about the power of positive thinking. Think about what you put into the universe comes back to you, that kind of thing. And I'm a firm believer in that stuff. And I said it several times. Look, the way people are talking about it, the vast majority of the people talking about it on YouTube has a lot of fraudulent stuff behind it. Okay? You know I'm talking about all the quirky crap that's out there. But even so, a lot of these were accomplished, you guys. I did do videos showing you that a lot of these had either started to happen, it had already happened, and whether it was planned or not, it happened as soon as 45 hit the office. We know this. So I couldn't prove everything on this list. There's some things I could not prove, or are just obvious. You know what I mean? This, I would love for this to happen. Ceases all aggressive United States government military actions worldwide. Well, we got the people coming back from Afghanistan, that's for sure. Left a lot of Americans there. I'm sure we'll see their heads on top of Jeep hoods here pretty soon. Good job there, Biden. We're pulling out of Iraq. What is left? Now, this ought to be interesting. Establishes peace throughout the world. Now, here's my concern about this NESARA GESARA. A lot of these items on here are also adopted by the Great Reset, so just be careful. I warned everybody, you're flip-flopping. Oh, good Lord, I could tell you have not listened to my videos. When people, you flip-flop, or just say whatever. It's like, you can tell those who listen to me, those who don't. Just because I don't go down the quirky rabbit hole and talk about clones and popcorns and crap like that, that doesn't mean that I didn't go do these research to see how much of this was legit and how much of it wasn't. So people go, do you believe in NESARA GESARA? What do you mean believe in NESARA GESARA? I believe in God. Actually, I know God. So, what? That's a totally separate thing altogether. I understand that, but my faith is in God, not anybody, man. In case you haven't been paying attention to what's going on in the last 5 or 6 years, this place has gone to hell in a handbasket real quick. Especially since January, that's for damn sure. I have never in my life seen an administration come into office and totally decimate everything that is about this country the way that this president has. Everybody want to hate the bad orange man. Oh, howdy. I bet you everybody wishes his butt was back. But that doesn't matter. Anyways, people from Japan were reaching out to me. I thought it was interesting. It's cool. I said the same thing to them as I said to you. There's videos over there. Look, if enough people believe in this, enough people get together in prayer, remember what that saying is. Think the power of positive thinking. Because right now, the people that's in this administration is not exactly your best champion for any of these things to happen. Just be honest. If you come over here and you look for NESARA, GESARA, this is what I love about it. You got Spanish, Japanese, Italian. It's all around the world, you guys. All around the world. India. Somalia. There is enough people around the world. If you just join in hope and pray, you can actually will this to happen. To some of you that sounds crazy, that's fine, I understand that. I get it. But this blew my mind last time. There was like 3 or 4 countries in there. Now there seems like there's one of every country here. It just keeps spreading. This is awesome. Hey, Mark Z, where are you at? This lady right here says she has the codes. For those of you guys who want to know, we're talking about the codes. Mike Cottrell has these codes. Well, this must be his mother, because she's claiming to have the codes. Japan. Look at this. Could be Chinese. I'm not sure, to be quite honest. I don't want to. All around the world. Same song. This is really mind-blowing. Hopefully they're not all saying the same quirky stories, but are focused on the more positive things. You guys, your faith should be in God, not one individual. We all want the same thing. Anyways, I was mind-blown by this, because last time there was only a few countries on here. Now it's like all around the world. Unbelievable. Look at this. All right, let's go over a couple other things real quick. If you guys are interested in somebody who breaks down NESARA, GESARA really good, is go check out Dr. Scott here, Dr. Scott Young. I'll leave a link for his channel. He has a very classroom approach style to NESARA, GESARA. Does a great job at it. So I'll leave the link for you guys to go check him out. Just tell him Pimpy sent you. But for the most part, he's got a lot of great videos, to be quite honest with you. I think you guys would be impressed with him. So I'll leave the link for you guys to go check him out. I encourage you to do so. I think you'll be impressed by the way he talks about NESARA, GESARA. I don't know if he's talking about, hopefully he's not talking about clones and freaking gold underneath the Vatican and stuff like that. But it's got some biblical approaches to it, which I like. The other issue at hand is Mr. Robert Steele. Everybody's asking me, hey, do you know if Robert Steele died or not? Well, if you look at the news, it appears that Mr. Steele has passed away from the coronavirus. Of course, leave it to the media to make a mockery of this. This gentleman died. Oh, look at the guy who didn't believe in coronavirus. Ha ha ha, is what the media wants to jump all over. They do that to everybody. So, you know, pray for his family. Pray for Steele. Whether you like him or not, it's not cool when somebody suffers from that coronavirus. Or just dies in the first place if it's premature. So, Mr. Steele has died. People are asking me, did you know Robert Steele? Oh, here's my questions. I said, where is that? There's a few questions I was going to answer. Did you know Robert Steele? No, I didn't know him. I have not spoken to him. I have never met the man. I've heard about him, but I have not personally met him. I don't think I personally talked to him. Not that I'm aware of. I might have, but I don't think so. Of course, I was aware of him, but I don't believe I ever had a chance to meet Mr. Steele. Do I think he's going to be a clone? Good Lord. Well, if he comes back as a clone, hopefully he'll be a lot better than the ones that are running around right now. That's for damn sure. So, what was it? Oh, yeah. Somebody's asking about the first hoax. Where's that at? The first hoax, I guess it was said that Steele died. Was it Robert Steele or Charlie Ward? That's what it was. Charlie Ward had died, and come to find out Charlie Ward was alive, and Robert Steele was participating in it. So people are asking, do you think they're doing the same prank again? I don't think so. You can see him as clear as day here in this picture. Do I think the black hat's got him? No, he's... no. Although, he is CIA. Who knows, man? But no. I think Mr. Steele, unfortunately, passed away from coronavirus. I don't know if he's left any family behind. I believe he was recently divorcing from his wife. So, again, my thoughts and prayers out to his loved ones. What I can't stand is what the media is doing to it. I love how they do this, right? Former CIA officer and conspiracy theorist. Here's the thing that gets me about people calling everybody else conspiracy theorists. You notice the people who do the most research are the ones being labeled conspiracy theorists. And although some of the stories out there are kind of hokey, the vast majority of these things we've been talking about for decades are now coming true. There is a New World Order movement. It's called the Great Reset. But yeah, Mr. Steele, I don't think this is fake. No, I don't think any black hats nor white hats got him. No, I don't think he's coming back as a clone. No, I've never had a chance to meet Mr. Steele. I was aware of him, but never met him. No, I don't think he's faking his death like he did when they did that skit with Charlie. All right, you guys. Yeah, people are asking me over and over, and so I just went to go look it up, which most of you could have done yourself, but I don't mind sharing it with you. So this would be a gentleman from the truther community that has the truther community has lost a brother. It's sad, but yeah, a lot of people are asking me a lot of questions about Mr. Steele, and there you have it. So God bless him. God rest his soul. One last time, again, I want to encourage you guys, come check out Dr. Scott Young. All right, just shoot on over there. Tell him Pimpy sent you. And look, if enough people get together, you guys, I cannot believe how much this has grown since the last time I've looked. Now, I don't know whether to be scared or impressed, but if enough people will it, put enough energy into it, you'd be surprised what us as a group are capable of doing. Very impressive. Anyways, you guys, I just wanted to touch bases with you real quick. People asking me about Steele. I got people contacting me from Japan. I don't know why that and how that happened. Whoever it is that brought them to my attention, I appreciate it. They are asking a lot of interesting questions. But I think a lot of people are going through a lot of tough times right now, whether you think it's a hoax or not, the Rona. I'm exhausted from talking to doctors from all over. People are trying to find a way to get the truth out, and that's the hardest part of all this, is trying to just get the truth out, period. So keep your fingers crossed. Keep them doctors in your prayers. Yeah, you guys, a lot of these have happened. I don't know about to get the free money one. Something to hear about free money. Everybody keeps asking me when all my bills going to be paid off and when are we going to get money in the bank. Well, I'm not the one who started that story. That's for sure. Nor would I have endorsed it. I'm still trying to get the guy on that knows about the QFS system. He's hard to reach. So, anyways, you guys, that's it for now. Look, that's what happened to Mr. Steele. And it's unfortunate that he is no longer here. I mean, I didn't know him that well. Charlie did. You can ask Charlie if he's a clone or not. Find out what Charlie says. But again, thoughts and prayers to him and his family. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's I don't know him, so it's kind of hard. I just wanted to respond because so many people were asking me, like 17 messages that people asked me if Steele was really passed away, and then I got another 50 from people from Japan. So, all right, you guys, just hang tight, man. Things will get better. Keep your faith in the right place. Things will turn around. You guys have a blessed day. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.